Voting in primary elections today, and that means it's time for Rick's Picks with ABC News Political Director Rick Klein. Okay, Rick, good to see you. Let's start in Wisconsin. It's a battleground state. Trump won it in 2016. Biden won it in 2020. What races are you watching?
Yeah, Kenneth, the main event is in Wisconsin, and you see what a closely divided state this is. This is the election from 2018. Tony Evers, the incumbent governor, won by less than 30,000 votes. Joe Biden would then win the state by less than 20,000 votes. You see, it's a politically divided state, about as even a match as you can imagine. The big contest is going to be on the Democratic side to take on Ron Johnson, but the Republicans battling it out for governor. Scott Walker's former lieutenant governor has the support of Walker himself, as well as Mike Pence and a lot of the Republican establishment, but Donald Trump has a different candidate in the race. And get this, unlike some of the other proxy battles, all of the Republican candidates in this one, at least at some level, deny the legitimacy of the last election. They've all been pushed in that direction. It's a fascinating development to play out, particularly in light of what happened yesterday. Trying to win as a Republican in the state of Wisconsin apparently means having to embrace at least portions of the big lie.
Yeah, definitely. And we're looking at some potentially historic races. The Lieutenant Governor Mandela Barnes would be the first ever black senator from Wisconsin if he wins. And Rick, we could see some surprising history in the state of Vermont as well.
That's exactly right. Look, Wisconsin, because of its political divisions, it's a little bit of a debate inside the Democratic Party. How do you win? Ultimately, the Democratic Party coalesced behind Mandela Barnes, who's a really energizing candidate who's been able to get the whole party behind him, starting with the liberal wing, the more progressive wing. He's moved it on. And then in Vermont, we know that Vermont is a deep blue state. It's about as democratic as you can get. So basically, the primary is all you need. It is the last state in the country, and out of all 50 states, to never send a woman to Congress. There are two leading women that are now running for that House seat, so we're likely to see that final barrier broken in the state of Vermont.
Okay, got it. Let's move to Minnesota. There are a few House races you're watching, starting with Ilhan Omar's seat.
Yeah, Ilhan Omar represents a district right here in the heart of the city of Minneapolis and its immediate environs. And we know that she's been a member of the Squad. She was out there on some of the defund the police movements. She's got a Democratic primary who was one of the leading proponents for the other side of an issue around police funding that failed in Minneapolis just a couple of months ago. So that is a front and center issue that talks about where the Democratic Party is. And this is a really interesting race. This is the old district. We're talking about the 1st Congressional District. It has moved a little bit, has changed its shape a bit. There's two races today. One of them is a special election to fill this district. The other is the primary for that district. Some of the same candidates are on the ballot for both. Republicans are very optimistic that they're able to win this seat, but get this, it's actually possible that the Republican candidate wins the special election, gets this job for 3 months, but loses the primary for a full 2-year term. That is one of the rarest feats in politics, but because the district is changing and some of these forces, that might be what we're in for tonight.
Okay, and we will be watching because we know that you will be busy, Rick Klein. Thank you for your Rick's Picks, and we'll be watching tonight throughout this coverage. Thanks again, my friend.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.